Arsenal legend Paul Merson has predicted the Premier League matches taking place this weekend. Arsenal will face Nottingham Forest at home in an early kickoff at the Emirates Stadium. Brentford will tackle Chelsea on Saturday evening, while West Ham United will host Tottenham Hotspur. Liverpool, which currently sits top of the Premier League table, will face Burnley in a away Premier League tie. Manchester City will clash with Manchester United in a Sunday derby at the Etihad Stadium. Stating predictions from the Premier League matches this weekend, Merson said via his social media handle, he said, and I quote, Arsenal will give Nottingham Forest 2-0. Bournemouth will have 2, while Brighton and Home Albion will have 1. Newcastle will give Wolves 3-0, Everton 2 and Aston Villa 0, Crystal Palace 2 and Sunderland 0, Fulham 2 and Leeds United 0, West Ham United 1 and Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brentford 0 and Chelsea 1, Burnley 0 and Liverpool 2, Manchester City and Manchester United will have a draw of 1-1. Still talking sports and still talking Manchester City. Manchester City have suffered an injury blow ahead of the Premier League derby with Manchester United on Sunday. This comes after the forward Omar Mamouche picked up a knee injury while on international duty with Egyptian national team this week. Mamouche came off in the 9th minute of the Egypt FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Burkina Faso on Tuesday. The 26-year-old suffered a bruised knee ligament injury following a brutal attack in the 4th minute of the encounter. Mamouche tried to continue the match but was eventually taken off 5 minutes later. The Egyptian FA later announced that Mamouche had suffered a bruised knee ligament and will be assessed by Man City's doctors. Mamouche will now hope to recover from the setback before their match with Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium this weekend. And on the EPL, still talking injuries, Nottingham Forest new manager and Postecoglou has provided an injury update online ahead of his side trip Arsenal. I not sustained an hamstring injury in Nigeria away clash with South Africa in the Bloemfontein on Tuesday. The 28-year-old was replaced by Bright Osai Samuel in the 10th minute of the encounter. The fullback is doubtful for Saturday's clash stated for the Emirates Stadium. Postecoglou revealed that INIOLUWA will undergo tests later to ascertain the severity of the injury. He said, and I quote, I think we've got a lot of clean bill of health apart from INIOLUWA. We will get some more information on him soon after some scans. The former Chelsea has made 3 league appearances for the Tricky Trees this season. Thank you. Still in the sporting arena, Nigerian Super Eagles and Venezuela will clash in a friendly in the United States of America in November. The international friendly will hold at yet to be named venue on Friday, November 14th. The Super Eagles defeated Venezuela 3-1 the last time both teams met in Miami, USA in 2012. Brown Ideye, Nosa Igiebo, and Ogenyo Nazi scored for Nigeria in that encounter. The game will serve as part of Super Eagles' preparation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Eric Scheller said Eric Schell's side will wrap up their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign with the games against Lesotho and Benin Republic in October. Now, talking Victor Boniface, Nigerian striker Victor Boniface could make his Werder Bremen debut when they travel to face Borussia on Sunday. The 24-year-old is expected to be in Bremen's squad for the Bundesliga clash at Stadion in Borussia Park. With a kickoff schedule for 4:30 Nigerian time, Boniface joined Bremen on loan from Bayer Leverkusen on transfer deadline day after the proposed move to AC Milan fell through during the summer. The striker, who played the crucial role in Leverkusen unbeaten Bundesliga title triumph in 2023-2024, was officially unveiled by Bremen last week after completing his medical. Bremen manager Stefan is likely to include Boniface in the starting XI alongside Romano Schmid and Samuel Bangula in attack as they look to bounce back after the recent 1-4 defeat to Eintracht Frankfurt, especially with the numbers of injuries in the team. Bremen will be without several key players for Sunday match, with Niklas Stark suspended and Mitchell Weiser, Maximilian Weber, Olivier Deman, Julian Malatini and Marco Fredril all ruled out through injuries. And now over to Chelsea. The Football Association of Nigeria has charged Chelsea with 74 alleged breaches of rules related to payments to agents between 2009 and 2022. The FA said the charges primarily relate to the period between 2010 and 11 and 2015 and 16 seasons. The Premier League club has until September 19 to respond. Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich transformed Chelsea's fortune after buying the West London club in 2003. He sold the Blues in May 2022 to a consortium led by American investor Todd Boehly and private equity firm Clearcock Capital. Chelsea issued a statement saying that the club were pleased to confirm that its engagement with the FA concerning matters that were self-reported by the club is now reaching a conclusion. The club ownership group completed its purchase of the club in May 30th, 2022. The statement said, and I quote, during a thorough due diligence process prior to the completion of the purchase, the ownership group became aware of the potentially incomplete financial reporting concerning historical transactions and other potential breaches of the FA rules. And now onto the transfer scene, where Czech First League outfit Slavia Prague has announced the signing of Nigerian defender Samuel Isife. Isife joined Slavia Prague from another club, Czech club Dukla. The 21-year-old signed a contract with Slavia Prague until December 31st, 2029. The right back will stay with Dukla until January, when he will finally link up with the Reds and White. Isife started his professional career in Czech Republic with Vlasim, Peter Lainka, and Yiraso and other Nigerians who have played for Slavia Prague in the past. Moving on, still on the transfer scene, Manchester United has confirmed that goalkeeper Andre Onana has left Old Trafford to join Strasbourg on loan. The Red Devils disclosed this ahead of the Premier League derby with Manchester City and wished Onana success at his new club. Onana will spend 2025-26 season with the Turkish side, having made 102 appearances for United. The Cameroonian international joined Old Trafford from the Italian Serie A giants Inter Milan in July 2023. The 29-year-old was part of the United squad that lifted Emirates FA Cup after 2-1 victory over City at Wembley Stadium. Still talking transfer, Frank Maweni has completed a move to Saudi Arabia side Tuwak SC after leaving Nigerian Premier League and PFL champions Remo Stars. Tuwak SC is a second division club in Saudi Arabia. Mawuena left the Sky Blue Stars at the end of 2024-25 NPFL seasons. He played pivotal role in Remo Stars' title success last season. Mawuena recorded 9 goals in 44 appearances in his 2-year stay with Remo Stars. The Sky Blue Star had replaced the Togolese international with Malian forward Adama Goita. And another one on the transfer scene, Christian Eriksen has reached an agreement to join Wolfsburg this season, according to Tribladet. The Denmark midfielder became a free agent this summer after his contract with Manchester United ran out. Eriksen already turned down an offer to join Championship side Wrexham, and 10 days after the transfer window slammed shut, Eriksen has made a decision on his next team. Wolfsburg have now agreed personal terms with Eriksen, who flew from Odnings to Braunschweig to finalize the move. The free transfer is believed to be on the verge of completion, subject to a successful medical. The move will see Eriksen team up with compatriot Peter Christensen, who was appointed Wolfsburg Managing Director for Sports back in 2024. Now let's hear from the fans for comments or contributions to any of the stories raised today. The number to call is 0816 552 4699. I repeat the number again, 0816 552 4699. Clearly, opinions are split, and we want to hear such opinions. And now we move on to another segment, Sports Flashback. This is the time where we take a look at historical events that has happened on this particular day in the world of sports. And this morning we will be talking about the record for the highest first-class football match. And this was from the team Abroad, 36-0. Abroad gave Scotland. Abroad gave Burn Accord in Scotland 36-0, which occurred in the Scottish club on today, September 12th, 1885. Abroad secured the overwhelming victory against Burn Accord at home in an event now recognized by Guinness Book of Record as the highest score by a single team in a match. The game took place in the round of the Scottish club between Abroad and Burn Accord. A team from Aberdeen, Abroad emerged victorious with the unprecedented score of 36 goals to none. The match set the world record for the highest score by a single team, a feat that remains unmatched for over a century until being equaled in an Estonian Cup match in 2015. Next up, we take a flight into the fixtures happening this weekend, talking English Premier League. There will be a match tomorrow by 12:30 p.m. Arsenal and Nottingham Forest are going against each other. By 3 p.m. AFC Bournemouth and Brighton of Albion. By 3 p.m. Crystal Palace versus Sunderland. By that same 3 p.m. Everton is going with Aston Villa. By the same time, Fulham is going, there's a match between Fulham and Leeds City. By 3 p.m., there's a match between Newcastle and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now by 5:30 p.m., West Ham United and Tottenham Hotspur will be going side by side. By 8 p.m., Brentford will play with Chelsea. Matches that are going to be happening on Sunday include Burnley versus Liverpool, and this is going to be happening by 2 p.m. And the last but not the least, Manchester City versus Manchester United, and this is going to be happening by 4:30 p.m. And with that, we've come to a wrap on today's program. Many thanks for staying with us on today's edition of Sports Diaries. See you tomorrow, same time, same station. Until then, I